The coffee's cold, the house is too quiet. I'm living on a ghost town diet. Found your sweater in the bottom drawer, the one you said you didn't need no more. I traced the threads like a map to your heart, but the ink is bleeding and falling apart. So I'm writing it down, every I love you, every promise that you didn't pull through. It's a secret kept in a charcoal haze, a paper trail of our better days. I'll strike a match, let the edges turn black, 'cause there's no way to write my way back. Just a flickering light and a lesson I learned. Burn after reading, burn after it's burned. You were the ink and I was the page. Now I'm just a bird in a paper cage. I read the text where we planned our lives. Now they're cutting deep like jagged knives. I'm memorizing the way your name feels before the smoke turns it into something unreal. Yeah, I'm writing it down, every I love you, every promise that you didn't pull through. It's a secret kept in a charcoal haze, a paper trail of our better days. I'll strike a match, let the edges turn black, 'cause there's no way to write my way back. Just a flickering light and a lesson I learned. Burn after reading. Oh, ash on the floor like gray when the snow. Why is the hardest part letting go? The fire is warm, but I'm still so cold. Watching the story will never get told. Watching the story will never get told. The coffee's cold, the steam is gone, just like the way we carried on. I'm tracing circles on the wood, doing all the things I said I never would. The keys are sitting by the door, but they don't fit your heart no more. And now I'm living in this concrete solitude, counting every shadow that reminds me of you. The walls are high, the air is thin. I don't know where to let the light back in. It's a heavy kind of silence, a hollow kind of blue. Just me and this concrete solitude. I saw your coat in the hallway light, forgot to move it just like every night. The city hums outside the glass, watching all the happy strangers pass. They don't see the floorboards ache or the way a heart can quietly break. Yeah, I'm living in this concrete solitude, counting every shadow that reminds me of you. The walls are high, the air is thin. I don't know where to let the light back in. It's a heavy kind of silence, a hollow kind of blue. Just me and this concrete solitude. Talk, they'd scream your name. They'd tell me that I'm the one to blame for building a fortress out of regret in a house you haven't left quite yet. Just me and the storm, just me tracing the lines on the side of the bed where your shadow used to sleep instead. The coffee's gone cold in the mug that you chipped, like the promises I made that somehow just slipped. I'm folding the shirts that still smell like your skin. Where do the endings and heartbreaks begin? Every corner of home is a map of the us, now covered in silence and silver gray dust. And the weight of the air is getting too heavy to breathe, when the only thing left is the ghost of your sleeve. There are creases of sadness in every old photograph, between the lines of our smiles and the echo of your laugh. The bed sheets are wrinkled with the space you've left behind, and I'm losing my way in the creases of my mind. Yeah, it's a slow burning ache, a permanent fold in a story we promised would never grow. Saw you today in a stranger's quick stride, and for a split second I had nowhere to hide. The world keeps on moving, it doesn't even care that I'm reaching for hands that are no longer there. I'm smoothing the paper of the letters you wrote, but the ink is all blurred from the tears in my throat. There are creases of sadness in every old photograph, between the lines of our smiles and the echo of your laugh. The bed sheets are wrinkled with the space you've left behind, and I'm losing my way in the creases of my mind. Yeah, it's a slow burning ache, a permanent fold in a story we promised would never grow. Time heals the wounds, but at least I've just scarred, jagged reminder of exactly where we are. I'm trying to iron out the pain in my chest, but the more that I try, the more I'm obsessed with the way that we folded, the way that we tore. I don't even Another story of us remains untold. I'm watching your window from the street down below. The ghost of a girl I used to know. You're pinning your lips for a Saturday night, while I'm fading out in the pale street light. Oh, these city lights are blinding me, showing me everything will never be. You're a silhouette in a high-rise glow. I'm a hollow shadow in the rain on the road. The further I walk, the harder it gets to live in a city built on regrets. I passed by the diner where we used to hide. The open sign flickers like I'm dying inside. I still taste the coffee, I still feel your hand. Like a fool, I'm still building my house on the sand. The skyscrapers reach for a heaven so blue, but I'm stuck in the gutter just looking for you. The traffic is screaming your name to the sky. To cry, every green light is a goodbye in disguise. I'm drowning in the memory of your dark eyes. All these city lights are blinding me, showing me everything will never be. Your silhouette city built on regrets. Dark eyes in the city lights, just a shadow tonight. The coffee's cold, the steam has died away, just like the words we never found the nerve to say. I'm watching shadows stretch across the wooden floor, tracing the space where your keys don't head no more. We built a world on promises and paper wings, but now the silence is the only song the hallway sings. And we drift like wood upon a rising tide, with oceans growing deeper on the inside. I reach for you, but you're a ghost of who we were. A faded map, a photograph, a lonely blur. How did the forever start to slip through every rift? We didn't crash, we just let ourselves drift. I saw you yesterday, or maybe just someone who looked the same. I almost called out, but I've forgotten how to say your name. You've got a different light behind those tired eyes, living a life beneath a whole new set of skies. We used to be the anchor in the middle of the gale. Now we're just two empty boats without a sail. Watching the story, and before it's even told, they say that time can heal the heart and mend the break. But time is just the distance that we chose to take. And we drift like wood upon a rising tide, with oceans growing deeper on the inside. I reach for you, that you're a ghost of who we were, a stated map, a photograph, a lonely blur. How did the forest start to slip through every rift? We didn't crash, we just let ourselves drift. Just let ourselves into the grave. I'm losing the shore. I found a paper crane tucked inside a winter coat, a silent message that you never spoke, creased and faded at the edges of the wings, just like the broken promises that an enemy brings. And I'm tracing every fold you made with care, reaching for a ghost that isn't there. Oh, we're just forgotten origami, tearing at the seams, folding into shapes of all our hollow dreams. You were the art, and I was the page, and I'm just a bird locked inside a paper cage. One wrong move and the whole thing falls apart. Just a piece of forgotten origami left in the dark. You told me we were made to fly, made to last, but paper hearts are fragile and they burn too fast. Now the ink is bleeding through the white and blue. Every sharp corner reminds me of you. I try to smooth the wrinkles, try to make it straight, but you can't undo the hands of heavy fate. Oh, we're just the sun. Forgotten, just a paper bird with no wings.